Paul Skeens card just sold recently for $1.1 million and a bunch of different caveats. I have 4 or 5 different stories I want to get through, so I'm going to go quickly. But the Paul Skeens card rookie debut patch auto, the 101, he's the hottest thing right now. It sold for $1.1 million. A kid hit this card. Let's play the video now.
In the baseball world, 11-year-old card collector. I don't think we know his name. Maybe we do. I'm not going to share it. He got the Paul Skeens MLB debut jersey patch card that has been like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and he has said, I'll sell it myself. I'll put it up the auction. If you don't know, the Pirates owner built this big offer, 30 years of season tickets. That would only be enticing if you lived in the area, but 30 years of season tickets. You get to meet Paul Skeens, you get to enjoy a game in the suite with Livy Dunn, like all this stuff in exchange for the card. The kid said, nah, I'll sell it. And Fanatics, they're going to handle the auctioning of the card.
Over $1 million the card goes for. That's great. Now, one thing Ravel mentions in this Yahoo Sports article is Fanatics reasoned they got one of their biggest customers to buy the card and increase the value of what they're doing at Topps. So Fanatics owns Topps. Dick's Sporting Goods sells a lot of Fanatics products, including, I think, sports cards from what I'm reading in the article. I don't really shop at Dick's when I've been there. I didn't see sports cards, but from what I'm betting some across the country do have sports cards, at least from what this article says. So interesting is there's some controversy. It's a huge news story. Not only did the card sell for $1 million, went to a kid. Also, it's Dick's Sporting Goods of all companies, of all people, of all things that win the final auction. It is a heavy baseball news cycle in this video. So I'm just going to really quickly go over a few of the NFL free agents that are still available. We got Stephon Diggs. He's turning 31, or he'll be 31 to start the season. Aaron Rodgers. Rasul Douglas, good cornerback, played for the Bills last year. He's getting a little bit older. Amari Cooper. I don't know what to expect with him. Asante Samuel Jr. still young. He was cornerback for the Chargers last year. Russell Wilson's still out there. Who else do we have? Nick Chubb, running back, is still out there. Justin Simmons, some other guys. Maybe it's this article is written today by USA Today. Keenan Allen, he'll be 33 at the start of the season. Zadarius Smith, edge for the Lions last year. J.K. Dobbins, to name a few. Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett. Anyways, let's keep going with sports cards. I found this story very interesting that Topps came out and they selected 6 players this year, 6 award winners. And every game, from what I understand, they're going to wear a gold patch on their jersey. And these gold patches, so it'll be 162, at least from how I understand. And they'll be put in one-of-one autograph cards.
Shohei's back up. Now Ohtani, right field. Ohtani with a Titanic swing in Tokyo. The Dodgers are teeing off on Togo in the third, the second home run of the inning.
Fanatics, Topps, and Nike select award-winning players will wear jerseys featuring a gold logo in place of the traditional silhouette batter on the back. Partnership with Fanatics. Let's keep reading on. Aaron Judge is one of the 6 players. Shohei Ohtani, Paul Skeens, Luis Gil, Tariq Skubal. I got to see him pitch live last year. That was pretty exciting. And Chris Sale will wear the gold logo patches throughout the entire season. So I find it interesting. I was like, I'm just so over all that kind of stuff. But when I saw one of these cards, which I'll post here, I mean, it's a damn cool card. It really is a cool card.
101.
Easy.
Literally 101. 101. See? Guys. I can't.
What did that come out of? This?
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Another baseball story, and baseball's kicking off here in a few days on Thursday. Fanatics, when they went to Tokyo in the Tokyo series, it says they net $40 million in merchandise between card sales and merchandise. It doesn't have the breakdown of how much of it was jersey sales or merchandise and how much of it was card sales. But again, over $40 million between merchandise and trading cards just on that series. It says fans were excited about the 2-game series. 2,000 fans waited in line to get into the store before game 1, and another 1,000 fans waited in line in the snow before game 2 to get into the hobby shop. It says, let me scroll down just a little bit. I'll post some pictures next to me. Here's a good picture. The Murakami collection, this player here, was launched on March 7th, and it sold out on the Fanatics app in less than an hour. The majority of products selling out in 15 minutes. More than 100,000 fans download the Fanatics app to secure the access to this Murakami drop. Really cool looking cards. You see Ohtani there. His dual autos. Anyways, really neat looking cards. I guess Murakami is the artist. Got it. Murakami is the artist of the Ohtani cards, and that's why this stuff was hot or valuable in Tokyo. We also have more than 12,000 Top Series 1 Japan exclusive mega boxes sold out within hours at the Topps online store in Japan. So overall, you would say it's a success. I would say they're probably pretty happy with what they sold in a short amount of time in their time in Tokyo. On April 5th, I'm not a big hockey guy. I kind of wish I was. Here in Vegas, it definitely has the city, more than the Raiders, I would say. And the Raiders were terrible this year, so we'll see if the Raiders are ever good, how that'll go. But the Knights are exciting. A lot of the bars or local places will be playing Knights games. They have a good following. I have a hard time watching hockey. But anyways, National Hockey Card Day in the U.S. and Canada set for April 5th. Hockey kind of does it right. I believe it's Upper Deck. It is still Upper Deck. I feel like Upper Deck, at least from what I've seen in little things here and there, they treat their fans right. It's a shame. I'm not saying Topps or Fanatics doesn't. Upper Deck always seems to be on another level that's better. Maybe I'm wrong. If you have an idea, comment below. Let's see. I don't want to spend too much time on this because the video is going to run too long, but another iconic T206 Honus Wagner card is set for auction at the Mile High Card Company. It previously sold this card for $1.9 million. There's been cards in better grade that have sold for as much as $3 million. The Charlie Sheen Wagner, I'll post a picture of that here. This was also a restored authentic, so we'll be curious to see what the current card goes for. The Mile High auction opens April 7th, and it runs through April 26th. This is only 50 to 100 of these cards exist. And so he's one of the best players, although Ty Cobb's up there of that era and some other players, Babe Ruth. But this Honus Wagner, because it's so rare, it holds this incredible price. And so one is up for auction. I'm going to pivot right now, a little pivot. If you're a sports card person watching, maybe you dabble in trading card games, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, Loracana, I don't know. Trading card TCG Player. TCG Player is a website out there. If you follow anyone that's in the Magic or Pokemon space, TCG Player, and I'll post it next to me, they do such a good job of tracking box sales. So for instance, I'm going to put 2 Pokemon up here. I just randomly picked 151 an Elite Trainer box. And you can see that in the past year, it started out selling for between $40 and $70. And the thing I really like about this app or this site is it says how many items sold in that week. So 32 of these boxes sold at an average price of $69. It tells you the quantity that was sold for the amount sold. And this is where businesses are going, companies, card shops, to sell some of their product. They're putting it on TCG Player. So it's trackable. And I don't think that exists for sports cards. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll post the other one that I have here on Pokemon is the Surging Sparks booster box. It's currently selling for $260. And this only has 6 months. It came out 6 months ago. And the chart I'm going to show you is just a skyrocket up. And I don't know if that'll last. I'm not speculating or saying get in or get out on that. All I'm commenting on is I don't believe I've seen anything like this for sports cards. I know Card Ladder doesn't have it. I don't really use Market Movers. I don't think, besides going to track just sales of boxes, there's cool charts like this. And I think it's cool. I think it's important. I'd assume that most boxes appreciate over time, depending what you have. You can see what the junk wax sells for. It still sells for cheap. So is all this stuff from this era going to still sell for cheap? The thing that Junks Wax didn't have was one-on-one autos to pull or rare rookies and things like this, where that is a difference. So I don't know. All I'm saying is I find this chart awesome. It's a standard in trading card sales, and I think it should be in sports card sales. And I might be missing something. I've never seen anything like this. Sports cards, comment below if I'm missing something. We're going to end with basketball. We haven't talked about basketball this entire time. In 2009, Steph Curry was a rookie. There just wasn't much product out. It's also limited. So the Topps Chrome rookie cards that year are serial numbered to 999. Less than 1,000 printed. The Bowman rookie card that he has, and again, he doesn't have many rookie cards, serial number to 2009, the rookie year, so about 2,000 printed. And then finally his Topps card, well, there's only 373 in a PSA 10. There's several other rookies, but compared to other players from other years before and after, he has way less. All his pop counts are low. His Topps PSA 10 currently has a good value of over $6,000. I just think Curry, I'll make an argument that the Bay Area has money. He's their hero. He won them 4 championships. He's the best shooter of all time. He's exciting. He's going to play there his whole career. So basically, it's a huge market with money. In time, I think Curry cards appreciate. I know nothing. Anything could happen. His cards can fall, spike. Who knows? But me personally, I'll be buying Curry cards over the next year or two, even if they continue to rise as he plays well or retires. I just think Steph Curry's cards are limited. They're rare. And he's one of the best all time in a big market. So that's where we're ending this video. My name's Jason. Thank you for watching Professor Sports Cards. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. As always, thank you for watching.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.